showdown, as we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the offense on first down. To the air, it's Ward. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. This guy's always a big part of the game plan, and they get him involved right off the bat.
I mean, it's pretty simple. Your best players should touch the football the most. First play out the gates. I know I got a big-time advantage, big-time wide receiver. Get him the football, make the gain. I expect we'll see a lot more of that throughout this football game.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
So many guys that we could go back. The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, just recently, the guys that they put their hand in the dirt and they go make things happen, get after quarterback.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. Really nice play on the pick. Was looking for a little more yardage, but great field position at the 34.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, he'll fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, if you didn't know that young man before the game, you do now. How about that? 2 plays, 2 sacks. That's how you start a football game. This defense is flying around.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Catch in the middle, it's Henderson. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. No sign of the field goal team. They'll go for it on 4th and short from the 28. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That is just a play you've got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. They think there's room to run to the right here. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking for a man, it's Ward. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Grabbed behind the line, it's Martinez. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on second down. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. From the red zone, looking for a man. Throwing right. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's second down.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
From the gun, the running back has it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just...
Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Caves. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good.
Miami 6, Ohio State 0.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. This guy makes it look easy, just like a lot of recent Ohio State quarterbacks have.
Man, you can set your watch by these guys. I mean, whether it's C.J. Stroud, Justin Fields, I mean, we can keep going back year after year. They always got a really good signal caller that you can really depend on to make big plays.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. He wants to throw. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
17 on the play. First down for the offense.
He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. Blasted as he lets it go. And he intercepts it. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense was able to get to the QB, and I think that's what really creates the interception. Because of the pressure and because of the hit on the quarterback, it affected the velocity, it affected the accuracy of the throw. The defense comes away with a huge takeaway.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Dropping back, it's Ward. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
On the option. He'll pitch it. Got enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
He's got it. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Canes moving quickly to the line. He leaves it with his back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Defense not showing press coverage. Back to pass, it's Ward. Going for the big play. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big...
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in a tight window.
Headed to the end zone, and he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Looking for a deep man. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Ohio State 14, Miami.
All teed up and ready to go here in the second half.
Number 30, set to kick off.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll run the option. Got enough for the first. Oh, look out. There he goes. inside the 30. 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground, and in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
21, Miami 6.
They're just about ready to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Well, it's a nice job snagging that pass. Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman Trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide receivers. Let's not forget about all the great receivers the Hurricanes have had as well. And they've got a special group this year. This guy right here is one of those dudes. He can beat you one-on-one with his speed, and he has really, really good hands as well.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Looking for a productive play on first down. Goes to the option. Keeps it and gets past the chains. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the pummeling has started.